Today I'm going to show you my son's little Chinese-made four-wheeler. It's a Denley 90 Diamondback. Had a 90cc on it, but it was junk. It was leaking gas and oil out of the head. I don't know if it was cracked or what. So I took that motor off. And that is a Predator 212. Now if you look right back here, that's where the original motor attached to the transmission. It was all one piece. And the transmission had that driven clutch on it, centrifugal, so it's almost like a 2-speed. Well, I had to make this motor work with it, get a custom size belt. There's the 212. Right down here, I had to weld this plate on, and I had to make engine stands to raise it up off the frame because it wouldn't fit. Those are actually all thread splices. These are square washers for help with a little bit of spacing. And I got a 3/8 bolt in the bottom and the top. There's the 3/8 in the top right there. Got lock washers on both sides, and I use Loctite. So now this thing, it pulls me around, and I'm 215 pounds, and I'm 6'4". I had to custom make an exhaust for it, and to slit it and weld it in multiple different places just to make that work. And I have a muffler on it off of a Briggs & Stratton 5-horse. So, and it runs really well. Let me see if I can get it to start. Turn choke on. It runs really well. I mean, it's a brand new motor. I wired up the kill switch, which is under here. That switch right there. I wired that through the kill switch on the handlebars, so you don't have to worry about getting off of it, and if something happens you can kill it real quick, because he had a few issues. I got a few things I got to button up on it, but other than that, it runs real well. I paid $100 for the four-wheeler with the tires and everything on it. It was all ready to go. All the plastics were there. Paid $100 for the motor, and I may have about 15 hours of fabrication in it to making everything work. Finding the custom belt, the right size, it was a little complicated, but I figured it out. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment box. I'll try to answer whatever question I can if you're ever thinking about taking a little Chinese four-wheeler and adapting a Predator 212 to it. The 212 is good size. If you had a smaller four-wheeler, you could probably use the Predator 179. That is a little bit smaller. It's still a good motor. So next, probably going to change the carburetor and intake, and I'm going to try to put a alternator on it so I can run a battery so he can put some lights on it, and possibly a small little winch, because this thing goes through everything, but it's only 2-wheel drive. There is no reverse, which kind of sucks, but other than that, it's a really nice budget four-wheeler for a beginner. So if you have any questions, leave them in the box below and I'll try to answer it for you. Thanks for watching.